Thank you very much. Good morning. On behalf of the Development Authority of Columbia County and our Board of Directors, it is my privilege to welcome you all here today. In May of 2015, many of us were here when we broke ground on this impressive facility. At that time, we were about 40 foot higher in the air than we are today. Put in perspective how much dirt really was moved for this project. It is amazing to see what has taken place on this property over the past year and a half. I, for one, am extremely excited to see this building open for business. As you can see, product fills the facility and it's absolutely a tremendous asset. Something you may not know is that this is the largest freestanding warehouse in Columbia County. Let's take that a step further. It is also the largest freestanding warehouse that I can find throughout our greater Augusta region.
Today's ceremony highlights what has really been a 4-year endeavor to increase the supply chain capabilities in the Augusta market by the Bennett International Group. This facility, designated as LV1 by John Deere, was conceived with supply chain efficiency in mind. The goal is to consolidate parts stored in 7 different CSRA locations as closely as possible to their eventual point of consumption, creating a positive net result for both Deere economically and operationally.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. I'm Mary Pat TUBB. I'm the factory manager over at John Deere across the street. So just grateful for the opportunity to say a few words this morning about what this project means to us. This year 2016 marks our 25th year here in Grovetown. A lot of people are surprised by that. I meet a lot of people and they say, oh yeah, John Deere out in Grovetown, you've been there a couple of years. Yeah, we've been there 25 years, right? So when we started that first year, we built about 2,500 tractors. Last year, we shipped over 80,000 tractors out of the buildings across the street. That means every 7 minutes, there's a tractor being produced across the street. In order to do that, we have to move 1 million parts every 2 days between the facilities in order to get the parts there necessary to build the tractor. So having a project like this is incredibly impactful. In the last 5 years, we've basically doubled the production in the facilities. And as we did that, Bennett grew with us, but unfortunately we grew out of our warehouse. We grew out of another leased warehouse over on Horizon South Parkway. We expanded into a facility at the airport. We expanded onto Molly Pond Road. We expanded onto Lover's Lane. We expanded into an old Evans Road warehouse. And then we expanded all the way over to Columbia, South Carolina. We had gotten so big. So in all, I think there was about 7 warehouses at one time that we had grown into in order to accommodate all of the parts that we were trying to move in and out of the facility. So I think we are so thrilled to have all of our production material now stored in this one building, and that it's right across the street. So the parts actually will be hot by the time they get to the facility, because it's only going to take us about 15 minutes, where it used to be anywhere from 90 minutes to 3 hours to get a hot part. So very grateful for that. Danny, very grateful to you and the BDS team to have the foresight that as we were growing to say, we got to do something here. And so you guys did a lot of planning before you even came to us and said, we got this great idea. So really appreciate the foresight that you have. Thanks to MARCIA and the BDS team and all that you do to support us. In those 25 years, I think you've been with us all 25 of those years, right? So we're looking forward to seeing that partnership continue, and looking forward to not only the efficiency we get from the proximity of having the building here, but also the efficiency that we get in the improvement of the processes here, right? Not only did we invest in having the location here, but we invested in technology to run the business better here, right? So when it comes to things like having inventory control and having the oldest material used up first, we put a lot of controls in place in order to make that happen. So grateful to have that, and looking forward to seeing even more efficiencies realized as a result.
This operation has been a monumental effort to try to bring 7 warehouses into a single facility. We put over 1 million square feet of space into a 524,000 square foot warehouse with space to burn. And a lot of that's based on the design that Bobby and Danny and everybody was able to create for us, and a lot of it's based on the hard work of the operating team and the John Deere partnership.
I am Ron Cross, Chair of the Columbia County Commission, here on behalf of the Commission, not only to congratulate Bennett and Hoback and John Deere, but to thank them for being in Columbia County. And it is really gratifying to to see that they've consolidated so many locations out of Columbia County to be in Columbia County. So we thank you for that. We, of course, in Columbia County are never satisfied. We're also rather impatient, and generally we don't follow. So what's the plans for the next building?
They're on your desk.
I got to get back to the office now. I would tell you that there is other people involved in this, of course. Nothing is done simply, and nothing is done quick enough, although this building was amazing to me watching it come up.
Well, this is a very exciting day for us to see the completion of this warehouse. The last time I was here, it was just a nice long concrete slab, so it looks a lot different today, and so we're very excited about it. All right, and thank you all very much. I think are we ready for the ribbon cutting?